Dana came out, he called Paulo Costa's loss to Izzy Adesanya the domination of the year. Now, one of two things happened there. Dana either forgot about a young man named Khamzat Chimaev, or more likely didn't qualify his statement with the following, which is 4 championship matches, of which he would be absolutely right. But there's still a more interesting question there, okay? Paulo Costa was the right guy to be in there, and I don't think that Paulo Costa put on his best performance. I think we can agree to that. But how do you get back to that rematch, right? If the first match wasn't more competitive, if there wasn't some kind of a storyline or built-in drama, how do you get back there? Now, there is answers. They're just not immediate. It's like any problem. Sometimes you just got to outrun something. Let enough time go by. Get a couple of good wins in between. Boom, everybody starts to see what has to happen. There are guys at 185 that if Paulo Costa goes out there and beats, let alone if he goes destroys. If he destroys Darren Till, if he destroys Robert Whittaker, boom, he's right back in the talks. No problem there. Understood fully. And I do think you'd see a different match, but that's way down the road. That's really neither here nor there right now. But Paulo Costa is so upset, and I bring into you how good Paulo is and how dominant he has been. It's very relevant because what is he going to do? I don't think we can close our eyes right now and imagine that his next fight is with Izzy Adesanya. But I don't think we can close our eyes right now and imagine he fights anybody in the top 10 where we don't think he's going to get his hand raised. So as much as anybody's happy to dance on his grave right now, at the same time we're complimenting him going, well, you are the second best guy in the world. I don't know that that's this huge insult, but he's still stuck. What do I do? Now Costa's so upset after seeing the fight, upset with himself for his own performance, but seeing some of the post-fight antics that he wants this rematch. Okay. But he's going to have to do some stuff to get it. I don't know what that's going to be. One thing that Costa had on his side, a tremendous thing that he had on his side, is he had the interest of Israel Adesanya. He has now lost that interest. First thing he's going to have to do is get that interest back. That can be achieved. Once you identify the problem, now we can start working on solving the issue. I am often the first guy to come and remind everybody that the best way to get a fresh coat of paint is to change weight classes. I am right about that, but I don't know that there's a better time than now. Paulo Costa is huge. The hardest things that he has to do in the fight game is just to make the agreed upon weight. So you tell me right now, what would you like to see? Because you've already seen Izzy versus Paulo. So if I just gave you 2 options, and I'm only going to give you 2, but I would like to know which one of these 2 you're going to go with. Would you like right now to see an announcement that Paulo Costa is going to be fighting Izzy Adesanya? Or would you like to see an announcement that Paulo Costa is going to be fighting Jan Błachowicz? I'm aware that just because Paulo goes up to 205 pounds doesn't mean that he gets to get locked in there and go fight for a world championship. I'm just asking for you, if you have a guy as big and young as Paulo Costa, where it's pretty obvious, at some point he's going to go up to light heavyweight. That's pretty clear. Is now the time? Why wait? Why put that off? Is there a road back to Izzy that is faster and more realistic? Because you have to understand, I'm telling you what the issue is going to be. It's not Paulo's skills. It's not his marketability. It's not even that he has a lack of a fan base. That guy's a star. He no longer has Izzy's interest. So do you know a road back to get Izzy's interest more than becoming the champion of the world at 205, also a weight class that Izzy has a future interest in? If you have a better idea, share it.